Sup, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your boy Dread is back here to give you guys my 2017 Royal Rumble review. Now, for people who follow me on social media like Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, I didn't bother putting a prediction vlog on my YouTube channel this year. I mean, I just did it over a Facebook live video, which probably only about 9 or 10 of you even watched. But yeah, I had said my prediction for who's going to win. I mean, I expected Finn Balor to return. I mean, and he didn't, but I'm assuming between now and WrestleMania they're going to do something with him. I expected a Samoa Joe main roster debut. Nothing there. But other than that, I don't really have any big complaints with this year's Royal Rumble. If I had to give it a overall rating as far from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I think an 8 out of 10 is a pretty fair rating. You know, C plus, B minus territory, something like that. Yeah, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. But let's see, the Charlotte versus Bayley match, pretty decently wrestled. You know, a couple of damn good spots. I mean, you know, women's wrestling starting to get taken more and more serious. I mean, of course, we all know Charlotte's going to hold on the title for probably the rest of this year too. She's probably going to be like one of the longest reigning women's champions ever. But yeah, overall, I'll give that match a 7 out of 8. Let's see, the Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens with Chris Jericho in a shark cage match, the no DQ match. That match was pretty damn good. I mean, like, it's been a while since we got a real hardcore type of match with, you know, the stakes being with the Universal title being the stake or any major world title. But I mean, the spots in that match were pretty damn good, and it was reminiscent of like older hardcore matches, like, you know, from the days of Extreme Rules past in WWE. And some people was expecting Roman Reigns to go over, me being one of them. But hell, I mean, I'm not mad with the result. I mean, you know, it's interesting to see what they're gonna do with this. You know, especially with them teasing a Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho breakup, and you know, with the Royal Rumble result winner. But I'll get to that in a second. Let's see, the Cruiserweight Championship match, Neville versus Rich Swann. Everybody expected Neville to go over. It was a damn good wrestle match. Some people will say it dragged on a little bit, but me, I thought that the match went as long as it needed to go. I mean, just my opinion. I mean, I don't like seeing short cruiserweight matches. I mean, like, that match was, you know, great spots, a lot of high flying, and, you know, some and a couple of little good brawling points in there too. And I like the little promo package that they did for it before the match and everything. That, you know, that was a nice touch. So I'll give that match probably an 8.5 out of 10. Now for the match of the damn night. John Cena versus AJ Styles. They had a couple of more matches before this, and it seems like AJ Styles has always had John Cena's number. But out of every single match they've had, this one right here had to be the best. This is the number one match, and they went, what, almost 30 minutes? Damn near 30 minutes? It was awesome. So many close counts, so many amazing spots, and like my favorite spots during the match was when they was trading submission moves. I mean, it was just, you know, flat out amazing. I mean, I love that match. I mean, and if AJ Styles would have went over, I wouldn't have been mad. I would not have been upset. But I mean, I think that the right person won. I mean, John Cena, I mean, he's a 16-time world champion now. He's probably gonna lose it again, then gain it back one more time just to break Ric Flair's record. I mean, he's tied right now, but yeah, he's yeah. It's amazing. Like, now, who can he go up against? I mean, and that's where the Royal Rumble result winner comes in. Now, if you told me a week ago who I thought was going to win the Royal Rumble, I would have said Goldberg or Brock Lesnar or hell, Undertaker. Undertaker was probably people's number one pick. And then you have the sleeper picks in there. Like, my 3 sleeper picks were Randy Orton, Finn Balor, and Chris Jericho. I thought that I had Chris Jericho as one of my sleeper picks, you know, because, I mean, it would have made sense that, you know, if he won the Royal Rumble, because 1, he's never won a Royal Rumble before, and 2, he challenged Kevin Owens for the Universal title. But no. Randy Orton won the goddamn Royal Rumble. Wow. I love the result of this. I mean, and the reason why I love it so much is because I didn't see it coming. And hell, 90% of the WWE universe, 90% of the people who were watching that match didn't even see it coming. Now, Some people would have even said that Bray Wyatt probably would have won the damn match over Randy Orton, but no, Randy Orton won it. And I mean, the overall Royal Rumble match, I mean, some spots kind of dragged on, but you know, I do like the eliminations. You know, I like that Baron Corbin eliminated Braun Strowman. We expected Braun Strowman to be a damn juggernaut in the damn match. Oh yeah, and if Todd Dillinger didn't come out as number 10, I think people would have flipped their damn lids. But yeah, let's see who was the standout guy in the Royal Rumble. Who do you think? I mean, answer that in the comments. But who do you guys think was the standout guy or the MVP of the Royal Rumble? Wow. I mean, that really is a tough one. I mean, I can't answer that. You know, I can't really answer that one for you. But yeah. And Goldberg, I mean, the whole crowd, of course, went nuts. I mean, how convenient was it that, you know, 26 to 30 were, you know, were all spots that were held by Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, and Undertaker. But yeah, I'm actually glad that Goldberg eliminated Brock Lesnar again, and it's gonna, you know, culminate to a rubber match between them at WrestleMania. Well, Goldberg's already beat Brock Lesnar twice, and I actually hope that, you know, in their next match that Brock Lesnar finally goes over Goldberg. But we'll see. Now, as far as the final 4 people in the match, I mean, the stare down between Roman Reigns, who was number 30, I did not expect Roman Reigns to be in the Royal Rumble, period, because he already had a title match, you know, earlier in the night. And like I said, I expected him to go over Kevin Owens. But yeah, he was number 30, and I expected Finn Balor to have the number 30 spot. But hey, I guess we can't all get what we want, right? But yeah, with him eliminating the Undertaker, can you say heel heat? Yeah, and he gave him that stare down like, this isn't over. And like what really set it off is when after Roman Reigns eliminated the Undertaker, he said, "This is my yard now." Then he looked back and said, "Okay." So Reigns versus Undertaker at WrestleMania. Hell, let's make it happen. But yeah, like I said, I did not expect Randy Orton, of all people, to win the Royal Rumble. I'm glad it happened, but I mean, there's a lot of different ways and different directions where they can go with this. But like I said, overall, I'll give the pay-per-view an 8 out of 10. I'll give the Royal Rumble match itself a 7 out of 10. But like I said, to me, the match of the night was, you know, it had to be Cena versus AJ Styles. And who do you guys think was the MVP of the Royal Rumble? Well, anyway, thank you guys. I'll be back with another video soon. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.